Hey everybody, it's Richard from Dicking About, and it's a bit of a different video today. I've been alerted to the fact that something has been going on at the Pedalabikeaway Centre, Forest of Dean, which is run, you see it here, and it's run by Forestry England. You know, I've got mixed feelings about e-bikes. To be honest, I kind of get them as an enabler if you're, you know, weak or fat or old or lazy, and they've got a place. But one of the things I don't like is someone alerted me to the fact that these e-bike charging points are now popping up. I mean, okay, it's fair enough to have it at the trail centre, but even so, you know, someone said there are a load of these that have now been put in, which is going to be thousands of miles worth of cable and trees destroyed. So I'm going to go around and have a look and see how many of them I can find, because I don't think it's right. So let's see how many there are actually around here. Someone sent me a text saying there are a few, so let's go and have a look, shall we? This is the skills area, pump track, which is, oh look, there's bloody one there. Look at that. I mean, we are just a few hundred yards. What's going to happen to that? What's going to happen is you're going to get kids who's going to use that to just charge their iPhones, and they'll just hang around there and, oh, come on then, let's find some more. Oh, a bit wet here. Yeah, that's another good point, isn't it? Mixing electricity with water. Here's another one. Look, you can still see the top of the overflow car park, and there's another one in the bloody post there. We haven't even got to the main trails yet. Just sort of another consequence of these. I'm working hard. This is one of the blue climbs. It's a good workout. Part of the reason I rode is, yes, fun, yes, friendship, but it's also fitness. And typically an e-biker will have some element of battery conservation, you know, managed between the modes. With charging points everywhere, they won't care. They'll stick it on turbo the whole way around, which I think is such a shame. Whew. I've stopped here because, yeah, there's another one. There's another one right there. This is where the blue and the red splits, just the top of the blue climb. And, you know, echoing what I just said, you know, I think the reality is that if e-bikers know they can hang out here, get a brief charge, they're going to have their bikes on turbo the whole time. I actually wondered why there were a few trees fell down there, and I thought it's not a trail. It's probably for them to lay the cables. It must be, you know, we're about 1.5 miles from the trail centre. It's 1.5 miles of cable. That's in a straight line, so it's probably 2 or 3 miles of cable, but I've been told there are 4 more, so let's keep going. Look, I've stopped here because, you know, I just showed you the charging point down there. Well, I've just seen an e-biker. Don't look so pleased with yourself. Why were you charging your bike up just down there?
I'm chuffed to bits because I've just left the car park and my battery's already flat. So this is wonderful. I can just plug it in halfway out the first hill and I'm good to go again.
You know my feelings on this. Have a good ride.
Don't be jealous.
Right, I've just ridden past another one. I think that's 5, and I'm just getting to the top here, which is where it's called the trailhead. It's where all the downhill trails start. So once you're at this point, there should be no need for one, because if you're here, you're at the top of the hill. You know, you can use your legs to get down. But let's just have a look, shall we? Oh, I can't see one. Hopefully sense has prevailed, because this would be a great meeting point for, oh, I don't know, just kids to hang around and create litter. Can't see one yet. Let's have a look. Okay, so I spoke too soon. I got to the top of this trailhead and I thought, great, that's it. There are only 6 of them, and look what I found here. This is the top of the downhill trails. Yep, look what they've put in here. Look what they've put in here. So this is the top of the downhills. My watch tells me we are 3.7 miles from the trail centre. So that's got to be 5 miles worth of cabling to get up here and dug through and brought up through the middle of the post, etc. Do you know what? I'm going to go down. I'm going to find the forestry guy and the guys who run the trail centre and confront them. And it won't make any difference, but I'm going to sort of, if I can, give them a piece of my mind and tell them I think it's not on. So right, haven't got an e-bike, so I'm a bit out of breath, but I'm going to enjoy the downhill, and let's see if we can find these guys. Right, coming back to the centre, let's see if we can knock a few heads together, get some answers.
Sorry mate, no comment.
Well, that's it from the forestry. Okay, I had no luck with forestry, so I'm going to try and go to the shop here. This is the bike shop. Hi, can I ask you about all the charging points for e-bikes around the forest?
Sorry mate, no comment. Bye.
Oh, come on. Okie dokie. That's another dead end. So that's it. I've basically been stonewalled by all the authorities here. These points are, I think it's a blight on the landscape. It's a blot on the landscape. It's a blight. You know, we're meant to be out enjoying ourselves in the woodland. Instead, people are now being chained to an electricity point. And I guess the final summary is April Fools. Of course there aren't charging points around the forest, although with the amount of e-bikes around there might be in the future. But Forestry England work incredibly hard to protect the forest that we all love. The shops, the trail centres work in partnership with them to make sure we've got all the gear we need, and your local trail volunteers, in my case it's the Dean Trail volunteers, who put in hours and hours and hours of voluntary work to keep the trails exactly how we like them so we can enjoy them. Everyone's working in partnership, so do your bit, and all you have to do is go out, enjoy, go to a dig day, and don't drop any litter, and let's keep the forest looking as wonderful as they currently are. If you've already started writing an angry letter to Forestry England, sorry, you're going to have to stop. Thanks to Jo, who was my unwitting e-biker as she zoomed past, the other Jo in the shop, and Dan at Forestry England. To be fair, Jo and Dan had no idea what they were doing when I asked them to just say that line to the camera. So if you are a Nigerian prince and you're looking to launder money, I'd start with these two. Thanks for watching. See you next time.